Hello and welcome back to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here with your full moon reading, and this full moon will be in Leo. But before we begin, thank you for the love and support you continue to give the channel. You guys, I read every last comment. Thank you so much. Thank you just for your inspiring words. You have no idea how that really touches me and really inspires me to continue to do what I'm doing. Now, a little bit about this reading. This is just a very mini reading. I say this every month, so I think most of you have gotten a hang of this now. This is just to give you an idea of where to set your intentions, okay? If you don't know how to set your intentions, just look at the link below, and there's a link there showing you all 10 steps of what you need to do in order to set your intentions, which is very important for you to do on a monthly basis, kind of guiding you where you want your life to begin to blossom, where your goals are, where again your intentions are to kind of see some movement in your life. Now you can apply this reading to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some even your Venus sign. Okay, remember that these energies will flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to a partner or it could relate to an energy that is surrounding you, so do keep that in mind. Hello to our cross watchers. Now, even though we're slating this energy for the full moon, keep in mind that there's no time limit to these readings. So you could hear something that happened a few months ago, something that's going on right now, or something that's going to happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, you guys. I am doing those twin flame check-ins over there, energy check-ins. So if you're a twin flame, make sure you follow us. There's a lot of great information. Even if you're not a twin flame, there's a lot of great information over there. The Instagram address is at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Okay, and hit that like button, you guys. You have no idea how it pushes the readings out a little further, and I appreciate those who continue to do that for me. And don't forget, we do private readings, and we have our own Patreon. Yes, you guys, where you get a chance to see all of the extenders. It is really a great deal, and all of those links can be found in the description. Okay, well, I'm ready to get started. Now, if you want to know more about the Leo moon, just let your reading play a little further. I always put that at the end of the reading. Okay, all right, now on to your reading. Hello, my Libras. Okay, you guys, let's jump right into your reading, okay? And this will be your reading for the full moon as you set your intentions. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know as they begin to set their intentions? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? Okay, you guys need to know a lot. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, the Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know as they begin to set their intentions? Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra as they begin to set their intentions on the full moon occurring on January 28th, 2021. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Libra? All right, my loves. So let's see. Libras. First card out. Ooh. All right. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Very first one out. Wow. We're starting with a bang. Wow, because of codependency. My goodness. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is like the devil card. Anything toxic. Whether it might be this ex. I mean, this is clear. If you're in a very toxic situation, okay, with an ex or someone who needs to be your ex, you got to release it. Could have children with this person. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, definitely children has something to do with this. Could be going through a divorce where you're needing to release. Maybe you're codependent on them with the children. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This means that you're very, very uptight. It means when the flirt card comes out, that means this is something that you're very uptight about, and Spirit is reminding you to have a very lighthearted energy. Lighthearted meaning, to bring that into play because, again, tense. Being surrounded, experiencing a lot of tension right now. And that's what we're feeling is going on. Friendship, make a date for a play day with one or more of your friends. Yeah, Spirit is telling you, allow your friends to kind of let you help you to ease your mind right now. Just get away for a minute. Just go, just get away with some friends so you can take a breather. Some of you are really experiencing a hardship right now. So for everybody, the children may not, be in your storyline, but to release the ex, that energy right there, letting go of anything that's toxic for you with this codependency, that is definitely possibly for the collective as a whole. Okay, whatever toxic is going on with a relationship, okay, especially involving an ex, especially if you're in a relationship with someone and this ex energy is still in your midst, and that means you may not physically be doing anything with this ex, but you could be checking their social media. You could be asking people about them. You could be driving by their house or near where they live. It's something that's really not good for you. Whatever is going on, no matter what level it is. For some of you, you're actually in a relationship with the ex. Okay, you're corresponding with them. You're communicating with them. You got to make a commitment. You got to make a commitment, not just, for who you're with, but you got to make a commitment to yourself to move on from the situation that's not serving your highest good. Look, you can't make this up. Detach from the situation. Detach from the situation. Oh, my goodness. And be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. You have to hold true to who you are and stop feeling weak. I feel like somebody's just very, very weak, really, really being weak in this situation is kind of taking you under. Not kind of, it's taking you under. You're going to have to really make a compromise here on something that you want. I don't feel like a compromise with this person, compromise within yourself on realizing what your worth is. The compromise is realize, I might have to gradually move out of this. If I'm checking the social media 10 times a day, I'm going to have to compromise myself and say, let me decrease this at 5 times a day. And then gradually back out of really coming out of this toxic situation that you're in. I feel like this is a compromise within yourself to not kind of go cold turkey, because I feel like it may be a shock to some of you all systems, but just back out of this unhealthy situation as much as possible and over a period of time. Wow. If you guys want to do a private reading, information pertaining to that can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye. All right, you guys, just a little information about this full moon in Leo. All right, so this energy may bring lots of drama, okay? All right, the full moon is going to come in on January 28th at 7:16 p.m. In some parts of the world, more like North America, and on the other side, you'll probably see it in the early morning hours on January 29th, okay? But this is going to be our very first and our fiercest full moon of 2021, because of course it's in the fire sign of Leo. But there's also a lot of cosmic action that's going on right now. Now, this particular full moon in Leo, it will oppose, and when we say oppose, that's like it's going to form a 180-degree angle with the sun. Okay, so it's going to form this angle with the sun, with Jupiter and Saturn, which are all in Aquarius right now. And it's also squaring, which means it's like at a 90-degree angle with Mars and Uranus, which both are in Taurus right now. So this creates something that we call a T square. Okay, so make sure you go and Google that to understand more about what that T square is. But a T square, which is in astrology, is associated with tension and conflict. Okay, and so we can expect a whole lot of kind of messy drama possibly to occur during this time. Okay, so you can expect possibly arguments to happen resulting from, you know, our inability to evolve and let go of the past. So really, this is a time to try to really set your intentions and letting go of the past, things that weren't working for you. We aren't moving forward in our lives, so the cosmos is going to make sure that things that we need to change in us is happening, okay? And remember, the only way out, you gotta go through, okay? The only way out, we have to go through this right now. But this energy, like I said before, it is, you know, it does involve tension, but it's also a time of coming out. This is also a time of unleashing, so to speak, our inner diva, you know, which is those egos, and that's, you know, that is attached with Leo. Okay, unlike December's full moon that was in Cancer, you know, again, this one is going to be a lot more fiery, a lot more has a lot more energy that's attached to us, and it's going to affect all signs in different measures. Okay. But we can all expect, you know, that the days before, you know, what has happened before with us were kind of more calmer energies that were taking place. Okay, but set to appear, like I said before, it's going to be in the sky around Australia, possibly around 6:16 in the a.m. Okay, and then on the other side, you're going to see it more in the evening hours on the 28th. Okay, so again, let's just talk about a little bit about Leo. You know, it is the lion of the zodiacs. Leos have, you know, many admirable qualities, including but not limited to, like their leadership skills, bravery, loyalty, and the kind of life, you know, of the, you know, party person. You know, they have that party person magnetism that you just can't fake. And that said, you know, this fire sign also has a few flaws, as well as we all do, right? Such as, you know, the tendency to want to, you know, be melodramatic or have a lot of flair. Okay, they have a strong tendency to possibly be lazy at times, and, you know, sort of kind of egotistical. And so these are areas that we're going to have to really watch out for during this full moon. And, you know, as far, you know, how all this ties into the moon, we need to really ask ourselves as far as each individual sign is concerned. So you got to think of Leo as kind of like the tea bag, and the moon as the boiling water in which all the Leo's flavor infuse, okay, before we drink it down. Okay, so that's the best way I can understand it. The moon is kind of like, again, that boiling water, and the Leo being that tea bag, and it's kind of saturating that boiling water with its energies. And that's what Leo does. It unleashes, you know, our inner divas, you know, our potentiality, you know, and if we're not wary, you know, it could also bruise our egos. So we have to really, really be careful during this time and make sure that we really are on the up and up, and we really are kind of cutting through our egos and, you know, having the center of attention around us, because that could be very damaging during this time. Okay? All right, my loves, if you don't know how to set your intentions, remember that link can be found below. Until next time, bye-bye.